What's going on, guys? This is Aussie Van Man. How y'all doing today? We are here in Bisbee, Arizona, one of my favorite towns in Arizona. I absolutely love this place. So we're going to be doing a little bit of cooking today. We're doing a recipe I've wanted for quite some time, my boss's beans recipe, and we're going to be using these Goya pink beans with the recipe today. Now, my boss finally gave up his recipe for this bean recipe. I'm going to share it with all of you because it's so good. I've wanted this recipe for so long. Oh my lord, it's delightful, guys. If you like a good, nice, hearty meal for a cold day or any occasion really, this is so easy. It's not a lot of prep, just got to cut the stuff up. We're going to be using my instant pot that Amanda bought me for my birthday. Again, great for doing these kinds of meals. Yeah, super excited to do this. Let's get it. This is going to be my first time actually cooking it myself. So yeah, let's see if I can pull it off, guys. All right, I think I got all the ingredients here. The only thing I'm changing with this recipe, you can put different stuff in there. My boss likes to put yucca root in there. And I didn't buy any of that. I don't have any with me, but I have this jalapeno I have to use up before it goes off, so I'm gonna chop that up and add that into it as well. But you can add different things. You can add meat into it. The only meat that's gonna be in this one is some sliced up salami for flavor. I thought about putting pork in it, but I think I'll just leave it as is this time. All right, let's get to it, guys. Okay, so firstly we're gonna chop all the products up, probably put it into bowls. Make sure the bowls are clean. Okay. So we're going to chop this onion. I think my boss puts, I can't remember if he puts a whole onion. And I probably should have been paying more attention. I've forgotten since then. I think we put a whole onion in this recipe. I can't remember if it's a whole onion or half an onion, but I'm going for a whole onion. I like onions, so I think it'll work well. So we're gonna skin and chop up this onion, put that in a bowl. Actually, I can probably put it in an Instant Pot if I want to. You know, I'll put the Instant Pot bowl here so I can put everything straight into it. Because I'm gonna have to, oh, knife sliding away. I have to fry up some of this stuff, saute it up before I start putting in the liquids and stuff like that. So let's get this off. Okay, we're going to chop this up. All right, guys, chop the onions up. Oh my god, my eyes are on fire right now. If it looks like I've been crying, it's because the onions have decimated my eyes. I've never been good with onions, guys. I keep saying I'm gonna get goggles so I can chop those things up, but I keep forgetting to, guys. Oh my god, what's your secret to chopping onions? Let me know in the comments, guys. Alright, guys. Alright, so once I survive the onion massacre on my eyes, we're going to add some olive oil just to this pot here because we're going to saute this stuff in a bit. I'm kind of rough on my measurements. I'd say half a cup I put in there. I don't know. That'd be a rough guesstimate. Alright, so we're going to get back to cutting stuff up while we let that sit there. I got this packet of salami here. We're going to use half of this salami for this recipe, if I can. Alright. So let's see how much salami this is. It's, we got 8.8 ounce, 227 grams of salami. We're going to use half of that much. So this little slab here, It's already sliced, ready to go. Should be delightful. It's this is Genoa salami. You can use whatever you want, really. So we're gonna go ahead and cut those slices in half. Then we're gonna quarter them like this. That should be fine. I want to break that up so it's not all just stuck in the pan. Okay, that's the salami in there. All right, what we want to do, and we're gonna do a time lapse on this because it's gonna take too long, is we're gonna peel and chop up, cut up some potatoes into quarters. 4 cloves of garlic, diced up very finely. Chop up this jalapeno. I'm gonna de-seed it because I just don't want the seeds in there. And this cilantro, we'll chop the leaves off, chop that all up and put it in there also. And then the rest of it we'll go through after that. So keep a mental note. If you need to, rewind to hear what I said. You can write it down. But we're gonna speed this process up because it's very slow. All right, guys, so we got everything chopped up into the Instant pot here. Yeah, it's already looking pretty full, and we still got to put 2 tins of beans and water and other stuff in there. Now, I will tell you, I'm using the Instant Pot Mini, so it's much smaller, but it's 700 watts, so I can deal with that. I can run that on my system, no problem. So that's why I'm using this one. It's more compact, more suitable for my van life needs. Let's go through the ingredients because I don't know if I told you all the ingredients for what I just chopped, and we'll go through the rest of the ingredients too and measurements. All right, so already in this pot we have a head of cilantro roughly chopped. We have 3 potatoes. You could probably use 2 or you could use more depending on the size of the batch you're doing. We have 4 cloves of garlic finely chopped. We have a jalapeno, but that's not necessary. It's not part of the recipe. I was just using that up. We have a whole medium onion chopped up in there. We have salami, about 100 grams of salami in there, I'd say. That's kind of quartered up, and I believe that's it so far for that. Now, what else we're gonna put in? We're gonna put 2 tins of this Goya beans in there. We're gonna probably have 2, I won't fit all of the water in there, but 2 bottles of 600 ml water. We're also gonna put some green Goya cilantro base in there and some red Goya sofrito base in there. And then I had this frozen, it's not frozen anymore, but this frozen sofrito that you can get as well at the Fry's and other places like that. We're gonna put that in there. We're gonna put 2 of these Saison packets in there, Goya Saison. And that's gonna be it, actually, guys. And I'm not sure if you want to, I don't know if I have the time to do it today, but you can cook up some white rice and put it with some white rice if you want to. I just don't know if I'm gonna have time. If I do, I will. If not, I might have some microwave rice somewhere. That might be an option. All right, let's get to it. We're gonna start putting all the ingredients together and start cooking this off. Oh, I did forget also, you want cracked pepper, salt. My boss's measurement for the salt is a palm of salt, so I don't know, maybe a tablespoon, something like that. Also, I'm gonna add some adobo in there just because I think it would taste good in there. Not too much, just a little bit. And go ahead with that salt. So by a palm of salt, just get that salt shaker in your palm. It's kind of a guesstimate. I'm gonna say that's enough. Yeah, just a mound in your palm, in the middle of your palm. Go in with that. And then we're gonna go in with the cracked pepper. I can't really say how much because it's rough estimates here. Just grind as much as you think you need in there. That should be good. Okay. Now we'll put in the Goya, so the Saison. Put that on there. Oh yeah. And we'll put this sofrito in. Okay. Oh, we're gonna need a spoon. Now for the cooking bases, I guess it's depending on how much of a batch you're gonna do, because mine's smaller. I'm gonna go maybe like 1.5 heaped teaspoons there of that. Maybe a little bit more. To be honest, I've forgotten the exact measurements on that. So I'm just sort of looking at it and seeing if it's enough. Hopefully my boss isn't disgusted by my butchering of his recipe, but I didn't write any of this down. I probably should have written it down, but I got the basics down, so okay, that looks good. I think that's good. Just a bit more for luck. Okay. So all we got to put in there now is the beans and water. But I want to get that onion sauteing on the bottom. So I'm going to put that down. I'm going to look for my mixing spoon if I can ever find it again. I have to go look for it. We'll be right back. All right, we put it on saute. I did find my mixing spoon, luckily. All right, so we're gonna start sauteing this up. As you can see, it's going on now. Now, normally I'd be outside cooking this on my table because this is gonna stink my van out otherwise. Unfortunately, we're in a parking lot, so I can't really get out there without being right up against this vehicle here. So we're gonna cook it for as long as I can here, and if maybe the space next to me vacates, then I might be able to take it outside and not stink out my van. So we'll see how that goes, guys. Now I will say this recipe does have a lot of salt in it, just so if you have a blood pressure issue, maybe just take that into consideration. Lots of salt in the seasonings, in the cooking bases, the beans, all that, so just be aware. I like it salty. I like the flavor that the salt brings out in it, but just be aware of that, guys. Ooh, I can hear it cooking up in there. Yum yum. Probably didn't need to put the potatoes in with everything. I don't know why I was thinking about that, but it's in there now. It'll all saute up together. Mix that salami in. Oh my lord, it smells amazing, guys. I'm excited. I swear to God, this whole parking lot can smell this food. Oh my lord, the smells are amazing. Alright, we're gonna go in with the beans, bean juice and all. I'm gonna use the water to actually rinse out all the beans that are sticking into these tins. So two cans of the beans. Oh yeah. And we'll rinse those beans out of the can there with the water and put that in. We're only going to fill it, we can only fill it to the max line right here, which doesn't give us much room. Okay, I'll put it on the floor to try level it out a bit more, because I filled this just over the max line, so we want to make sure that it doesn't boil over and end up everywhere. So yeah, we got to watch that. Okay, just be aware, try not to put too many ingredients in like I did. I probably could have put less potato and stuff like that in there. Because, yeah, I only brought 1 bottle of water into there. So it's going to be a little thicker than I'm used to. I mean, it's still going to be good. It's just going to be a little thicker than I'm used to. So, yeah, remember that. Try to leave. If you got a full-size Instapot, it's going to be fine. But if you're running the Instapot mini like me, you're going to probably have to cut your ingredients down a little bit. All right, so we got it on for 35 minutes pressure cook. It's just going to reach up to pressure now, and then it's going to start the cooking timer from there on, and then we're done, ready to eat, guys. So yeah, it's going to be awesome. I'll see you shortly for the taste test. Okay, you can see it was just steaming. You missed it. I tried to get the camera out, but this little metal thing pushes up and that locks it. Now the pressure's stuck in there. This should very shortly go into a timer because the pressure is now building without a release in there. All right, guys, it is ready. Now we vent the steam. There we go. It's all good. Venting in the parking lot. That's pretty funny. All right, guys, so we just gotta wait for the steam to finish venting over here. And then we get to eat yummy beans. I'm excited, guys. All right, guys, look at that. Potato just cuts right in half. All the salami in there. The beans, oh my God. Smells great. In fact, a guy walked over, said he could smell it across the street. I know this is gonna taste good. I know this meal, and it's amazing. It's definitely a favorite of mine. Yeah, so let's bowl it up and see what Amanda thinks. Okay, this is my bowl here. Amanda's eating hers, so we'll go check in with her in a bit. But my turn. All right, eating a bowl of beans in the middle of a Bisbee parking lot. See how we go here. Man, this is hot. It's really hot. Definitely needed to cool down. Oh, it's hot. Oh yeah. Oh, that tastes amazing, guys. That's spot on. The only thing I probably want is a cup of white rice to go with it. But other than that, it's pretty good. This is my favorite meal right now. Oh, it's good, guys. Let's check in with Amanda, see what she thinks of it.
Let me pause my show.
What's going on here?
This is really, really good.
You like?
Yeah, it's so tasty.
Amanda approved?
Especially like tonight because it's chilly.
Exactly.
Oh my gosh, yeah, it is. I mean, it's very hot though, so I'm eating it slowly.
Super hot.
You didn't already eat yours, did you?
No, it's okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Great kind of snow weather meal, right?
I tried to give Winston a bean, and he's like, I didn't sign up for this.
Yeah, no beans for Winston.
No.
All
We don't
right.
need both of us to be gassy.
It is Amanda approved. She likes it, everyone. All right, there you go. Let's go. Now, go out and try it yourself. Let me know in the comments what you think of it. I love it. It's definitely my top meals right now. Alrighty, guys, so that's the bean recipe all done, wrapped up. I've eaten it all. Delicious. We got more for leftovers. Yeah. Until next time, guys. Well, we're gonna hit the road. We're going into town to have some fun now. So yeah, we'll see you later, guys. Aussie Van Man out. What's going on here?